Hi guys, it's April and I garden down in southeast Nebraska, zone 6A, and right now there is a blizzard going on outside. I highly doubt you'll hear it with my microphone, but the wind is going crazy and it's kind of terrifying. But I guess this is a perfect day to plant some more tomato plants, because that's what I'm doing. Yesterday I planted out my first round of tomatoes, and those were my light slicing tomatoes. So they were the bigger tomatoes that were lighter in color. And today I want to do my Roma / paste tomatoes. I have, I think, 9 different varieties that I am going to plant out today. And then the next couple of days, I'm going to be doing my dark slicers and then my snacking varieties. So this is just a whole tomato week. And I'm also hoping, as I'm in the middle of giving this intro, I'm hoping my microphone is actually working today. So we're going through all kinds of adventures between weather and technology. It's great fun. But I'm gonna take you over to my planting setup and we can get started planting out these tomatoes. So I have set up all of the pots that I'm going to need for this. These are the 2.5-inch pots. And I've got my seeds, and then as always I have my makeshift dibbler, which is just a reusable mascara wand. I just find that it works perfectly for what I do. We're just gonna get started. So the first one up, if I can get my container open, is going to be this California tulip, which I have to admit is just cool looking. And part of the reason why I got it last year. And I really did enjoy the flavor of these. So I think this is one of those that I'm always gonna have in my stock going forward. And since these are older seeds, I'm going to plant 3. And also, as you've probably noticed, I am using the same tray for planting as I did yesterday for my light slicers. Just the opposite side of the tray. Obviously, none of the tomatoes have started sprouting yet, but it gave me the opportunity to check, and I'm one of those super nosy people that I am checking immediately after I plant whether or not the seeds are coming up. Okay. Next one I accidentally got 2 packets of is this Bellatrix hybrid tomato. This is a Roma style hybrid, and yes, I may have gotten it because of the name of the tomato, as a honorable and hardcore millennial that I am. I needed to get it because of, in my brain, it's a Harry Potter reference. Whether or not it is, doesn't really matter. And this is a new, so I'm only gonna plant 2 seeds. And hopefully we do not lose the power in the middle of me trying to plant tomatoes. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, okay. So the good news is all of us are in sweatshirts, including the animals. So if we do lose power for a little while, it'll be a while before we get cold. Oh, I'm gonna lose my voice. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna be doing this a little bit faster than I would otherwise. Next up, I've got boar's tooth. I don't know, this one just, it looked interesting, and I'm always looking for richer flavored paste tomatoes rather than just the standard. I'm gonna put 2 holes here. See if I can get any seeds out. Okay, there we go. And drop the seeds in. Pat that down. And that was what, boar's tooth? And I did just realize I did not tape close that last seed packet of the Bellatrix. Oh no! I have to get a new tape. Hold on, apparently I hit the end of that one. Okay, new tape in hand. There we go. Next up is one that I've grown for the last couple years and absolutely adore, and that is the Midnight Roma. This is from row 7, and it is such a pretty looking Roma tomato. And because it's got those purple shoulders with the anthocyanin, it's got some deeper flavor to it. So I'll be planting 3 of those. There we go. And then get the tag. Okay, up next is another Seed and Such. And this was free in my order, and that is the Saucy Lady. I think it's a pretty standard red Roma. I'm gonna try it this year, but if I'm not impressed, I'll probably be gifting these seeds on. Because I do have quite a few seeds at this point. If I'm not going to ever use them, it doesn't make sense to keep them. And I don't know if I said it or not, but I'm planting them about 1/4 of an inch deep. Roughly. At this point, I've done these seeds so many times, I'm just doing it by feel more than anything. Okay, I need to tape that pack shut. I don't want to forget that. Now most of these, if not all of these, it might be all of these, are either determinate or semi-determinate, which means they grow to a predetermined size. Okay, next up I have the Speckled Roman. I will be planting out 3 of these. I've had these seeds for 3 or 4 years now. It might be 3 years. There we go. And the Speckled Roman looks very similar to this striped Roma that I'm also going to be planting out. And this one I'm also going to do 3 seeds. I do like my stripy tomatoes. Just drop those in. Oh, that's a big piece of bark. Yuck. There's another one. Okay. Okay. What do we have next? We have the sweet cream, which I believe is a white yellow Roma. And I find for me that the whiter the tomato, the earlier they seem to fruit and mature. I guess I only need 2 of these. And then lastly, we have the sweet tooth, which I don't remember what this one even looks like. If it's the one that I'm thinking about, it's kind of multicolored. Only need 2. Thank you. There we go. Don't want to accidentally drop the seed where I shouldn't. There we go. And that was quick and easy. I forgot to label these last 2 containers, but I'll do that real quick. So that was the sweet tooth. And then this is the sweet cream. So I'm gonna clean up, and then I'm gonna get some vermiculite on top and spray everything in so that everything settles and that seed gets really good contact with that wet soil. I'm not going to do a seedling update today. I'll probably hold that off until the last round of tomatoes, which will be my timeline Friday. Whenever you're watching this, that'll be the day you get the seedling update. But the peppers are doing fairly well. I think I only have 2 varieties that still need to sprout. And I've been hardening off the cool weather crops. They've spent some time outside. Obviously, they are not outside right now. I would lose absolutely everything. And that is one thing that I am a little sad about, because my poppies had started to sprout. And I'm not entirely sure that they're gonna make it through this blizzard. I did put out more seeds yesterday, just in case, because those seeds will get cold stratified by the blizzards that are happening right now, which means those new seeds that I just planted out could be the ones that actually I get to see bloom this year. If this is the last weather event, I am crossing all of my fingers and all of my toes that we do not get anything this big again for the rest of the season. But given Nebraska, no guarantee. But this is probably where I'm gonna leave you for now. Like I said, tomorrow I am going to be doing the dark slicers, which are the deeper reds and a lot of those purple tomatoes, which I absolutely enjoy. And then the day after, I will be doing snackers, which are technically my smallest number of tomatoes that I'm gonna be starting. I have about, it's either 14 or 15 dark slicers, and then about 6 snackers that I want to start, totaling about 43 different tomatoes that I'm going to be trying to find space for this year, which seems ridiculous, but I really need to wrap this up. I'm hoping we do not lose power today. It's another thing that I'm praying so hard about, and I'm going to get this video out to you guys. If you want to continue to follow me on my tomato seed starting journey and then later planting out in the garden and garden tours, feel free to subscribe down below. Hit the bell to do all the things to get all of the notifications. I do have an Instagram and Threads account if you want to go and follow me over there. Depending on how today goes, I might have updates on the catastrophe that is our weather event, but who knows? I just hope that I will see you guys again in another video, and I heart your beautiful faces.